Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have a kind of a short video here. It's a bit busy today for me, and there's something on my mind, so I have a platform. I'm gonna say it, and as I do this, I'll probably overlay me processing vintage Pokemon cards so that we can have a bit more of a visual than just seeing me. So if you see cards, that's why. All right, so what's on my mind? I'm seeing a lot more of Pokemon investment channels and people talking about them and people talking about them, which is getting kind of nutty and interesting. So I'm going to talk about my personal take on it, which I have a bit more of a connection since I invest myself. But I want to give you a couple caveats. I'm not a Pokemon. I'm not a financial advisor. Is there a Pokemon financial advisor? I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions. If I say you or something like that, these are hypotheticals. These are not things that you should do. So I just wanted to get something out of the way. My personal opinions, like my opinion, man. So I invest, and I talked about this in a video before of what Pokemon investors don't want to tell you, but I was a bit indirect about it, so I'm gonna be more direct about it. And what I was trying to say in that video is that these Pokemon investors don't want to tell you that it's not the only thing that you should invest in, because it's not that hype. Imagine coming into a video and be like, evolving skies, going to the moon, but remember to be safe and invest, have your safe investments, right? It doesn't fall into their narrative. They want to hype up videos a lot. And that's another thing too. I'm seeing a lot of disingenuous people starting content because they're seeing other creators finding a lot of success, making Pokemon investing videos, and then they're spewing these things, don't even know about the hobby or investing, and things just get more weird and weird from what's coming out of people's mouth and ideas of what's happening, what should go to the moon and this and that, which is interesting for me to when I see it. But I want you guys, my audience, to know that this is risky. Pokemon investment is speculative. As much as you want to be like, all right, everything increases. Yes, but in what time frame? Does it go down? Yes. Does it come back up eventually? Yes. Does it go down, up and up? Yes. Do people know that? No. So new people buying in and they don't know that. Are they going to lose money? Yes. There's one of the downfalls of all this, not being knowledgeable enough, having convictions enough of what you're doing, right? So I just want to say that when you look at these Pokemon investment channels, think about these things to gauge whether they're a good channel to be really paying attention to, taking tips from. Are they giving you the caveats to not invest everything into something like this that is speculative? I would look for that. I would look for, do they even know about the hobby? That's a question that comes up in my mind a lot. Like, really? You're trying to say Obsidian's flame is going to the moon? Interesting. So that's another thing. And then third thing is, how transparent are they being, right? So are they trying to give you genuine good info for you to succeed in life, or are they just trying to get views for their channel, right? So I know, to me, that's what it seems like with a lot of these channels. When I think about why this is a big problem, if you're just a viewer from one of these channels, and like a young viewer, which a lot of people that watching Pokemon content are on the younger age, and this is your first thing you get exposed to of investing and making your money grow, and then people are saying this and that, going to the moon, and you're creating this atmosphere of, oh, it's a guaranteed for sure thing with no caveats behind it, that it becomes risky. People should be more educated as to how things actually work. If you think about the most basic general convention wisdom that you should know about investing, is that most of the time you want to put your money in a safe place, whether that be stock market, whether that be real estate, things that have been proven hundreds of years, right? We're talking about Pokemon, a company 20, 30 years old, right? So you need something with a big track record, and also consistency matters a lot. Transparency. When you talk about like the stock market, these companies have profits, loss, this and that. Very, very clear as to what's happened, what's being expected, hopefully, and their projected reality. Now, are these things risky? Yes, everything's still risky. However, these things fall into more of a safer place. So usually you want to park most of your money in a safe place that's going to grow slowly over the years, but it is again in a safe place. Bonds, stocks, again, real estate, these are the type of examples, right? And then there is room for speculative plays like crypto, Pokemon investing. But when you're not mentioning these things, you're making it seem like it should just be Pokemon to the moon, which then you're being disingenuous, because if you don't know that, the basics about what I just said about investing, and you don't know that Pokemon is speculative, then maybe you shouldn't be creating investing videos. What are you doing? Creating investing videos. Well, you're just trying to get views, right? So that is my take on it as to, and then when other people just come to the hobby that don't even know what's going on, they start to give you tips of the craziest things ever, like grade everything, like there's not enough junk slabs out there, or some very interesting sets to invest in, which in their opinion is very uneducated or very uninformed. So do your own due diligence as a viewer. Think about the things I've mentioned. Are these channels being transparent? Are they talking about these things that it's kind of the common convention wisdom to know about, right? Park most of your money in a safe place. Use some of it for speculative. Pokemon is a speculative play. All right, that's what I'm going to leave you guys off with in this video. Drop a like if you haven't. Hopefully that will outdo the haters from Pokemon investing videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.